Recording.
Recording.
All right.
Sub Steve.
Jamie, did you see the Razer announcement at CES?
Okay, so I heard a little bit about it. I was watching some of the CES announcements. What's the
hmm
what's the Razer one?
So they showed off kind of like an AI in a can,
Okay.
essentially. It's kind of creepy, you know.
All
It's
right.
it's like Alexa, but it's like somehow it's more questionable.
Okay, questionable how? Because like I feel like like Alexa's already on like the peak of like questionable.
Right. Somehow they made it even worse.
Ugh.
Okay, so this is their Project Ava thing. Um, and the first thing you notice is that it's a hologram in a glass bottle, essentially.
Oh,
And that's neat. Like maybe it's an expensive toy, but no, it's powered by AI, and you can talk to it like AI, right? So they described it as like meet Project Ava, your 24/7 AI companion, designed to live right alongside you, powered by advanced AI. Ava features a dynamic personality that learns and evolves based on your interactions. Brought to life as an animated 5.5 3D hologram, she uses human-like vision and audio sensing, full contextual awareness. Ava simplifies life by organizing your schedule, consulting on work tasks, and guiding you to victory as your enthusiastic gaming wingman.
okay. So this is your coach essentially. This is your esports coach, community manager, everything all in one. Is that what they're describing here?
Yeah, yeah. So did a little bit of digging,
Mm,
and it started out as like a gaming coach idea,
okay.
but it evolved into this. Um, so it's supposed to like organize your life. It's like a planner, wellness, and routine coach, as well as like your gaming coach.
Okay.
In your little 5.5 little figure, you can choose between 5 companions, including a real person, Faker, who is a South Korean League of Legends player.
But yeah, he's like one of the biggest League of Legends players, period. One of the most
Yeah.
prolific. That's okay. That's weird.
Yeah, so you have like a full body figure of like Faker in there. He's like, let me coach you how to play League or whatever, you know?
He's like, you missed that CS, buddy. All right, go
Yeah.
go hit the showers. Let me take over.
Uh,
Yep.
okay, so the one of them is just an amorphous Razer logo, so
Okay.
that's not too weird.
Sure.
Um, then you have 2 women, Kira and Sao, and you have one man, Zane.
Okay.
Um, yeah. So obviously it has a mic to hear everything you have to say, like Alexa, right? But it also has an HD camera. Mhm.
Right.
So it can spy on you while you jork it to the hologram avatars.
Jeez. In relation to the jerking it, the I would say Sal, that is a real person also. She's an idol.
Who?
Um,
Oh, Sal?
yeah. I
Oh.
just remembered that. I'm looking at the pictures now of each of them, and yeah, Sal is a real person.
Is she from South Korea too?
I think so. I want to say yes. She went like viral online for being like, oh, like I'm cute business attire, I'm a cute business person. I'm like your coworker or whatever. Like that's the whole aesthetic and vibe.
Yeah, because
Crush on your coworker.
yeah, she's definitely wearing that, in that thing.
hmm I think that's literally the
Okay.
outfit, like the exact outfit she wore when her like thing
Oh,
went
okay.
viral.
Okay. Well, Kira, she kind of looks like a little bit like uh
What are you thinking, like
oh crap.
Hatsune Miku?
Who is that?
You don't know who Hatsune Miku is? The most
Miku.
prolific
Oh,
internet idol ever.
no. Never mind. I'm
She's
looking at her again. She doesn't look like who I thought she looked like.
oh, okay. Yeah, she looks like
Yeah.
bootleg Miku. Like we have Miku at home. This is like the
Miku.
American Miku.
Oh, okay. I'm looking at Miku now.
Like how can we
What is Miku
copy
from?
it's like a vocal software where you can like get her to like sing synthetic things. She's a synthesizer essentially that sounds like a human. Um and you can get her to
Oh,
like sing specific things. And there's a bunch of them. There's a whole series of them that have like different. Anyways, she looks like Miku,
okay.
but like worse.
But 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 she has Kira, the name from the guy from Death Note.
Yeah,
So that's a little weird.
maybe that's him.
Him in his avatar.
Yeah, they turn him into a cat boy. This
Yeah,
seems really sketchy and weird, just like so many of the like Alexa and Alexa likes. Sorry, I had to bring that up. uh,
yeah.
but um, where you're just being spied on, and that just sucks. First of all, and
Yeah,
then now it's built on an AI like that's also now spying on you and can literally look at you too. That's weird.
right. But not only can it look at you, they can look at your PC screen
Ugh.
through PC vision is what they call it.
Ew.
So they say that it's designed specifically for Windows users to and requires direct connection to a Windows PC via USB-C cable. The wired connection ensures that high bandwidth and data transfer are required for PC Vision mode to analyze screen content with minimal latency between local hardware and PC operating system. So like this is how it's gonna like coach you because
Yeah.
it needs that to coach you. But like also if you have it plugged in while you're like doing something late at night, it's gonna look at that too.
Yeah, it'll see everything you're doing on your computer. Dude, this is like Clippy.
No, well,
This is
no, it's not.
Clippy. This is the gamer Clippy. This is
Okay.
Clippy's like, hey, I saw you missed that CS. How can I help?
You missed the headshot.
Like, your dog water, dude. Just give up now. It's
Yeah.
like,
There was an article I was reading, and the guy was asked the AI. He was at CES, and he was like playing Call of Duty, and he asked AI what attachment should he use for his gun for long range combat,
mhm,
and like it came back with like a medium but long range scope. You know, it's like I guess that's okay, but that's kind of like not what he was driving at. But like
mhm.
it kind of like I don't know.
Well, yeah, I
So
mean,
like the
AIs
answers
can
are a little
only
questionable.
they can only give like what's it called? Like a mid-range answer, you know what I mean? Like they'll never go to the full extreme.
You
They'll never.
obviously have you seen the Tesla cars AI?
Oh no, what's up with that?
Oh no, Jamie, you haven't seen these?
To be honest with you, I am kind of checked out on the AI stuff right now. I'm not on the up and up.
Uh
I've seen Grok and everything Grok's doing, which is awful,
yeah.
but not
Well
the
well
car.
also, okay, since you brought up Grok, this thing is freaking powered by Grok.
Oh, oh
Yeah, like
no.
basically it's powered by X's Mecha Hitler uh file thing. Um um
Wow. Okay.
yeah,
So now people can just do that to you in your home. Like you don't have to leave. You don't
yeah,
even have to tweet.
yeah.
They just
Okay,
have your
but like
data.
Grok AI, it has avatars as well. One of them obviously looks like what's the chick from Death Note that was in love with Kira?
Um, I know who you're talking about. I can't think of her name right now.
Yeah. Anyway, um it looks like her a little bit. And this Kira avatar kind of
Mhm.
looks like that chick as well, and she's got like black hair instead of blonde hair. She's wearing green instead of black, but they look similar. But also that AI, it'll flirt with you, you know?
Oh.
You can like, I don't
Ugh.
know. There are videos I've seen like on Instagram Reels or whatever where people will be talking to their car and the car's like the road's wide open right now. You should floor it. And the guy's like, that's breaking the law, and like, I don't think I should do that. And the AI's like, but that's like the thrill of the fun. You should really do it. It's like,
Dude,
what is going
what?
on here?
It's like gassing people up
Yes,
to do some crazy junk. I mean, listen, that's what it's been. Every AI has been doing at some level, but like, what?
yes.
Floor
And now you're gonna
it?
have like this little tube AI hologram thing gassing you up to it's like gonna read like the text chats where people are like calling you a loser. It's like gonna gas you up and like tell you how to like talk back.
Yeah. Yeah, Grok, can you call this guy a loser and depict him as the Chud while I'm the Chad? It's like, okay.
Exactly.
I mean, to be fair, that's like
Exactly.
how every online argument has devolved into these days, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Uh, but now
But
your
not to
car can
worry,
do it.
Jamie, not to worry though,
Okay.
because the Ava is not considered cheating in competitive games because it is only designed as a coach. It
Yeah.
cannot be used for automated play.
I mean, that's what they're
It can't
saying, but
play the game for you.
I feel like this will be modified in some way to do that.
Yeah, someone out there will like tinker with it and
As
modify it.
as a coach, if it's just talking to you and looking at your gameplay and talking to you and saying how you can improve, that is technically not cheating. And I totally get the reasoning behind that. But
Hmm.
also, if it has kernel access to your PC, like if it can access your screen and your inputs and stuff like that, then yes, that's cheating. Straight up.
Mm-hmm.
Um, there was a whole like case like a while ago where some console tournaments for I think like Call of Duty games and some other FPSs where people were bringing a mouse and keyboard to controller adapter connection thing, right? And there was a whole
Okay.
debate whether that was cheating or not because you have a higher level of aim that you could achieve with mouse and keyboard. And there was I think like a consensus at some point within one of these communities, which was, yeah, it's cheating. Ultimately, they're not allowed. And in certain ranked games, you just will not be allowed to use those, right? Um,
Wait,
and so,
what kind of game doesn't allow to use mouse and keyboard?
well, it's a console game specifically, so it'd be
Oh, okay.
like obviously if you're on PC, whatever, that's different. But
Right.
console specific tournaments, yeah, you can't use mouse and keyboard for the most part. Um,
Okay.
so like I could totally see this kind of being grouped in that same function where like if it can
Yeah.
access your inputs in any way, shape, or form and perform a slight like aim assist in some fashion, it's done. It's out the window.
Yeah, because people like it's not designed to do that, but someone will modify it to do that.
I feel like the framework is there for that to be the case.
Mm-hmm. And then you just made it easy to like install aim assist. Why would you need an AI to do it though? Because you already got
Hmm.
maybe it's a workaround. I don't know.
I guess maybe because it's like an
It could
external
be because
thing rather than software.
yeah, yeah,
AI, yeah, play my rank games for me. Play my placeholder matches.
yeah. Yeah, you go to the tournament and you're like, I'm a platinum level
Yeah.
league player right now. And you're like, oh wow, really?
Dude, oh, you should come to play on our team. It's like, yeah, yeah, I'll play. Yeah, totally.
Yeah, yeah. You go to the tournament. You set up your AI. People are like, what the hell is that?
It's a little cat girl, dude. She's like doing a little dance. She's like, I'm playing for him.
You're like,
Kira, throw this game.
Kira, go down the middle lane.
Kira, feed down middle.
Solo feed.
Oh wow, yeah, this sucks. This sucks a lot. This is
Yeah.
awful. Um,
Yeah.
This
But
is kind of tied
you know,
into, I feel uh like this is a hardware thing that people they want people to buy based on the fact that it is an AI. Um, but like I don't think people are buying stuff based on AI like being in the device features. You know what I mean?
yeah, like this is like it's like the exact opposite of like how I view AI would be,
Hmm.
which is like the AI from the ship from Star Trek. Have you ever watched Star Trek?
Yeah,
Specifically the Next Generation?
I've seen a couple episodes. I haven't watched all the way through.
Okay. Well, you know, this that AI is like strictly of a helper, right?
Hmm.
Devoid of like kind of personality, but I mean, you know, the show may have had a little personality.
Sure.
But like here, because it uses Grok, it has a personality that depending on the avatar you pick. So, you know, if you pick Kira, it's gonna be flirty and giggly and like just kind of generally comes across as exactly what you expect from a like typical waifu, you know,
Okay.
as opposed to like, yes, sir, I will do that thing you wanted exactly. But
Yeah.
instead, it's gonna be like, oh, that's such a good song.
Well, that's because that's what Elon Musk, he has to goon it to the little AI character specifically. Like that's what
Yeah,
he
I mean
wants.
that's crazy. It's like he has so many kids from like so many different women. It's weird.
Okay, so not to get sidetracked on this, but apparently that is all artificial insemination.
Oh, what?
Yeah. Um, I read like a whole
Is he paying surrogates?
yes. He's not even that he's
Oh
paying
shit.
surrogates. He in a way he's meeting like people he thinks are
Surrogates.
intelligent, and then like being like, oh, I'll pay you this much essentially to have my
Oh,
children. It's weird.
fucking creep.
Yeah, it's really weird. Anyways, we're getting off topic.
Yeah. Anyway, there's a little bit of a silver lining to all this, I feel like.
What is it?
Well, there's a poll from Android Authority, that says, would you consider buying Razer Project Ava? And based on the 288 votes from the time I looked at it, 64% said no.
Okay.
So that's over the majority. That's pretty good.
Now that
36% said they would consider it. You know,
mhm.
they didn't say they would, but consider.
Now this is only like less than 300 people for the most part.
Yeah.
But this does line up with Dell recently admitting at I think it was at CES also that like they've learned that people are not consumers are not buying based on AI being built into a
Yeah.
computer. In fact, it's deterring them away in many ways. And they
Yeah, I heard about that.
alluded to it being like, oh, um, it's confusing, or oh, how does this help me? I don't think it really helps me too much, and uh, which is not the case. People just don't want it for the most part, right? Majority of
Right.
consumers that I have talked to and have interacted with and looked at the statistics online, clearly Dell is in agreement here. Yeah, people don't want it.
Yeah.
They don't want it baked into their PC and their personal devices. Not everything needs to have the AI. Just period.
Yeah. I don't feel like AI is for like the general audience.
Yeah.
Maybe there's like some specific applications here and there, like real-time language translation or whatever when you're traveling abroad, but like
Hmm.
for normal everyday life, it just isn't useful.
Yeah, what am I gonna what is the AI gonna do for on my computer
Yeah, it's a
just built
fun
in?
toy.
Yeah.
I can like make a silly picture with it and like, okay, whatever.
But the way like Microsoft's talking about it is like, "Oh, it'll do everything on your computer, even just surf the web." And I'm like, "I don't want it
Yeah,
to do everything for me
want
because
that.
then what am I doing? I'm not even using the computer. It's using
Yeah,
itself."
yeah,
Like I don't need that.
yeah. Well, some more silver lining
Okay.
is that Hooded Horse, the publisher of Manor Lords, is banning AI art in their contracts, and they say it's cancerous.
Okay.
Yeah, so they say they've gotten to the point where we also talk to developers, and we recommend that they don't use any generative AI anywhere in the process because some of them might think otherwise. Okay, well maybe what I'll do is for this place. I'll put in a placeholder, right? But no, they said don't even use that because once you start, you might forget. You might have it be left in the game like Expedition 33 accidentally did.
Yep.
And he said because of that, we're constantly having to like watch and deal with it and prevent it from slipping in. And they say it's cancerous. This is this thing that they just don't want. And a lot of people feel the same.
Yeah, I feel like I mean, even when we talked about AI a couple weeks ago and Larian's use of AI, we had a bunch of people who were like, "No, we don't really care as long as, the game's good. That's all that matters." But uh, clearly there is a market for people who specifically want uh the they want the human vision. They want the people making the things that they're enjoying, right? They want to know the
Right.
human hand and the human process was entirely put into it. Um,
Yeah. That's the art. I want
it's
the
art.
artistry. I want AI to do the things I don't want to do, like the dishes.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
want to go out and make the art, and because making the art is fun.
There's a quote, I forget who it's by, it's by this I believe Swedish lady, where she's saying, yeah, I'd rather the AI be doing the laundry so that I have time for art rather than the art
Hmm.
so that I can just do my laundry.
Right.
I'm paraphrasing it
Exactly.
poorly, but
Exactly.
uh, well, yeah,
Well,
so you're gonna buy one, right?
maybe no, definitely
You're not gonna get one and
not.
up your MMR goes up
What is
10 points.
MMOR?
That's MMR, that's your matchmaking rating. That's like your rank.
Oh, shows how
See,
much I play on like competitively online.
yeah, I was gonna say like see, like you just don't even know. You're not even an Overwatch League of Legends guy.
No.
I respect it, honestly. Stay away.
Yeah.
It's bad for
Yeah.
you.
I just couldn't deal with like some of the toxicity. Like I used to when I was younger, I used to be into um the online uh, competitive scene a little bit
Hmm.
for like StarCraft or I tried to get in the league, but I just couldn't. No, I just didn't understand it.
Yeah,
Or some first person shooters, but then like I don't know, it was just back then it was toxic. I don't know how it is now, if it still is, but like I just didn't like it at all.
it is. It's never not been toxic. I hate to say it.
Okay.
Um,
I still have a good decision then.
I don't know why it's like that. Considering like fighting game communities are, I mean, they can be toxic on their own right, but for the most part, like my interactions in like Overwatch, Dota, and League have been like awful. People are just toxic and awful. But then I go to like a fighting game tournament and I end up having like a really fun time just hanging out with people playing, even though I'm getting like
Yeah.
destroyed most of the time.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's the IRL hangout aspect of it.
Yeah. 'Cause like it's easy to it's kind of like I describe it like road rage.
Yes.
Because when you're in your car, you're like anonymous
Mhm.
and you can rage all you want. But like if you were on a bicycle and someone cut you off on a bicycle, you're not gonna like flip them the bird or whatever.
Yeah, they'll run me over with their
Yeah.
car.
Yeah.
There's nothing I can do about
No, I
that.
mean like if you were both on bicycles
Oh, okay,
and
yeah,
like
yeah.
someone cut you off, you'd be like, "Hey, you cut me off," and they'd be like, "Oh, sorry," and you'd be like, "Oh, okay, I kind of let it pass."
I don't know. I think it depends on where you go
Yeah.
to go bike.
Okay. I don't like.
Well, get
Anyway.
on that. Let's
Yeah.
move on.
Well, I have another silver lining.
Oh, do you? Okay.
Yeah. So Larian developers that made Baldur's Gate 3, uh, they say they aren't going to use generative AI uh, after their thing from 2 weeks ago, where they were kind of confusing people with what they were doing.
Okay.
So guess what, Jamie? Cue the confetti, light the fireworks. This one
That's
is a time for a celebration.
that's
And guess
awesome.
what? All the haters from our video on the last time we talked about this, you can suck my fat one.
It looks like we
It's a
won.
little, yeah. That's a little bit of like Stranger Things from the latest
um
season. You would
Okay,
know,
so this comes from the AMA that just happened on Reddit on r/games, right?
right?
Okay.
And so, From all it had several of the top guys from Larian, including the CEO, Swen. And they discussed some of their use from AI and some of the details about their new game on Divinity. Um, but my mind goblin is about the AI.
Yeah.
And so he's asked directly pretty much about the AI. And he has a pretty it's not too long. I guess I'll read the whole thing. He says, so first off, there is not going to be any generative AI in Divinity. I know there's been a lot of discussion about us using AI tools as part of concept art exploration. We already said this doesn't mean the actual concept art is generated by AI, but we understand it created confusion, which, yes, it did. So, to ensure there is no room for doubt, we decided to refrain from using generative AI tools during concept art development. That way, there can be no discussion about the origin of the art. That's great.
Now that's specifically stating for concept art, like
Right.
specifically. Um, and later I've got the quote pulled up here in the post. Now he's saying that he thinks that generative AI can help with the speed of like how they're improving and trying things out, gameplay or
Yeah.
art and stuff like that. Um, and at the end of this post, it says that he's not generating creative assets that end up the game without being 100% sure about the origins of the training data. If we use a Gen AI model to create in-game assets, then it'll be trained on data we own. So they will have their
Right.
artists in their style with their creative mind, and it'll be pulled from there specifically. And I think that is an ethical way to be using it, or at least in the
Yeah.
creative aspect.
Yeah. So, yeah, because they're trying to like refine ideas faster. They're trying to they talked about white boxing last
Yeah.
time. So I guess that's kind of like trying out different things in like a little separate zone. You can try it out and just make iterations on that real fast before you actually put it into the whole game.
Mm.
That's kind of like a coding use of AI instead of like generating whole art assets with it.
Yeah. Okay.
Um, yeah. So someone asked for an example, and he says they use the models to clean. Well, actually, this guy, uh, Gabriel. So Gabriel, he is the machine learning director. So
Okay.
they've actually integrated the person who is in charge of their AI
Mhm.
uh, directly into like their hierarchy of business or whatever. They have a director for it. And
Okay.
Gabriel says, um, we use machine learning models to clean, retarget, and even add motion where it's not motion captured. So that's like within cinematics, or it doesn't like give like a concrete example. So what I'm thinking of is like when you translate a game,
Mhm.
you can use machine learning to make the mouth match the language that you're translating it to. So if you record it
Yeah.
all in English and you come in with your French voice actors and they record their lines, you can use your machine learning to re-rigor the mouth, like make it look like they're speaking French instead of like an obvious dub.
And that'll look
Which,
way cleaner than like the
yeah,
generic like voice like mouth movement, that just kind of like overlaps over so many retranslations of the games. Um
hmm
and it'll also be for like what they describe here as touch ups, like cleanups on small animations where there's like some roughness to the animation. So this will be used in like a bunch of cases, but the main thing here, again, at the end of this comment, these models are trained exclusively with Larian data.
yeah,
They are using their own data for these touch ups, for these cleanups, for the like the mouth animations, anything that they're using to clean up what is being hand animated. And I think that again, totally fine use of that because it's going over and almost rounding out. Like we've talked about AI being used
right.
to
It's using it
with
as a tool.
yeah, it's being used as a tool to help enhance, I guess, what we already have, and that I
Yeah,
think is fine.
yeah. And like if you want to like going back to like my language idea,
Yeah,
like translating it into like 20 different languages, that's one thing. But then like going through excuse me,
Mhm.
and then reanimating it for 20 different languages. That's going to take even longer. So I don't feel like most games do that. But if you have an AI do it, you can do it so much faster, and
Absolutely.
and products going to look so much better. So I feel like that's a fine example.
Writing basically like writing like a script for it to like basically take the English animation for the mouth movement and then just retool it for a different language based on some like data that it's been fed from
Mhm.
Larian animators. Yeah, that's totally fine.
Yeah. So then someone asks, does this new stance apply only to concept art, or does it also apply to writing? And you have one of the writers come in and say, yeah, it applies to writing as well. He basically says that like the AI when they generate scripts, the scripts suck. He says they're like a 3 out of 10, and like even his worst scripts are like a 4 out of 10. So,
Yeah, they're not
so
great.
yeah, his
Uh,
worst first drafts.
so this is like basically anything they're not using it for any stages to generate the core tenets of the game, right?
Yeah,
That's I
it
think
seems
the
like to
idea.
just like clean up some nice little rounded edges here and there.
I think that's just a totally fine way to be using this. So like, um, yeah, he's talking about placeholder text here and experimenting with tools and
Mm-hmm.
but for the most part, they want to have everything basically be generated from people and then maybe a touch up from like the learning machines and the learning models specifically.
Yeah. I mean, there's also a thing that like too of like using your own data is that you own that
Your
data.
data, yeah,
Because if you generate something from ChatGPT and put it in your game or whatever, you don't own that data. Courts in the U.S. has said that like that is not protected by copyright,
yes,
and you don't own that data. So doing it that owning using it to train your own data, you own that data, so you don't have to deal with someone copying this thing that
hmm
you copied, essentially. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, it would be
So it protects
illegal
them
for them to
legally.
like literally go and like copy the model and all the data that's been pulled from. So
Yeah.
I get that.
So yeah, someone this is like a little aside, but someone asked, "What is your writing process?" And he it's kind of fun because he says their writing process is to embrace the chaos. We to encourage the chaos and be one with the chaos.
You gotta live with chaos,
Uh,
man. I'm in
yeah,
agreement. Playtesting your own situations, run them out of sequence. Yeah, they are just like they're pushing and they're breaking and they're pushing and they're breaking just like as much as they can to kind of get something that's solid. Um,
yeah.
I dig that.
And if you're wondering what like the machine learning director does, someone asked that as well. So Gabriel, he says he's in charge of leading the machine learning team. So they not only is it just him, they have a whole team. And he says the purpose is twofold. One is to support development by helping solve concrete problems through automation. And the second is to prepare ourselves for a future in which machine learning will drive reactivity to player agency.
What do you think that means?
I think that means we saw a little bit of that in we talked last week about, or 2 weeks ago actually, where someone had a game where it was machine learning and you could talk to the NPCs
Hmm.
directly, and so there's a little bit of reactivity that way. I think that's like just the surface, but I feel like maybe if like you pick up a bottle and you throw it, like they don't predict that players are gonna pick up bottles and throw it, but like you
Yeah,
could use that and like program your AIs with actual AI, like instead of
yeah.
like scripting them.
Um, I don't know. The way this reads to me, yeah, it's gonna be using an AI to, um, like as the NPC almost in that same way. And well, I
Mm-hmm.
think it's cool. I mean that in the end, I feel like that's gonna be like some generation as far as like how the NPC reacts and everything like that. And I don't know if I'm totally for that, but I get that they're trying to like do something really unique and interesting here, especially in like a franchise and in a games studio that is known for how many like ways can you come at a scenario. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know. We'll have to wait and see what they hope to do with it more than anything else. Um, even though in this next bit they say they do not generate creative assets that end up in a game without being 100% sure about the origins of the training data. So it seems like more than anything else they're focused on the training data um,
Right.
than anything else. So I'm hoping even if they do end up using like an NPC that's like an entirely an AI character, that the consenting voice actor is compensated appropriately for their data and likeness being
Yeah, well,
used.
a little bit further down, he talks about that. He says, but we draw lines in the sand too. We explicitly uh, we're explicitly committed in our voice actor agreements and do not using the recordings to train or build AI voice modelers
Oh,
because
right
we
on.
are aware of how sensitive it can be to artificially generate an actor's voice. Even if an actor is were willing to agree to this, if we compensate them, we do not feel comfortable with using an AI-generated voice in our games.
Okay, mad respect. You know what?
Yeah.
I get that.
So that part where I was talking about talking to your NPCs and having them talk back, we're not going to do that.
Right on. I'm here for
Yeah,
that. I appreciate too. It's the consent part of it, where that
exactly.
so many voice actors are worried about their data being taken, and then now you can just get that person to say anything, and that can be used against them, right?
Yeah.
It's just
And
creepy. It's weird, and nobody likes it.
yeah, and it's also like what some of the big voice actor unions are, well, I
Hmm.
should probably say all of them are fighting for. Like they want
Yeah,
to be in control of their own voice, because that's how they make their livelihood, and they should absolutely be in control of their own voice.
yeah, I agree. I agree. And then the next little bit here, he says that the assets we actually generate to be used in game are incredibly limited. It's adding motion to voice recordings where we don't have motion capture data, which is what you're talking
Hmm.
about with mouth movements lining up with the actual audio. Um, so you're experimenting
And
with ways to help
they're
us
still
prototype those.
experimenting with it too.
Yeah, I feel like there are probably some other ways that they can, they've got the whole team to figure out how they can start automating things to make game development a little bit smoother and a little bit quicker
Hmm.
for the most part without sacrificing quality. But as long as they're not generating anything that's, unethical or awful in the sense of the creative aspect, the human aspect, then cool.
Yeah, like
Right
they
on.
use it to prototype, and they have it. They say they have a system of strict guide rails to ensure nothing would be used during the prototyping that can be put into a game that can ship. So
Yes.
all the assets involved will be clearly marked and purged afterwards.
Right on. Totally
So
okay.
right on. I'm like, okay, I'm liking what they're talking about, and that's great.
What else we
There's a
got from
little bit
Larian?
there's a little bit of a funny comment from Swen I put down here at the bottom because someone asked him what was your favorite and least favorite part of making Divinity. And he said his least favorite was answering all the questions about AI. Yeah.
Hmm.
And his favorite is all the rest. So, you want to get into a little bit of all the rest of this AMA?
We can cover some little bits of it.
Yeah. 'Cause
Let
I like this part, where they're talking about, yeah, mod inspiration.
Okay.
Someone asks, have you seen some of the mods from Baldur's Gate 3? And you think, oh, we should have done that, or we should include that next time. Um, Michael from Larian says, car wild shape.
You know what? I'm for
Yeah,
it. Honda Civic, put it in.
yeah.
There's one here about the WASD movement. How
Just,
WASD
wait, just
movement?
as long as it,
Sorry.
just as long as it's not the Cybertruck.
Yes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Don't put Grok in there.
Yeah,
You're trying to turn into a car. Ooh. Ooh.
yeah.
So,
Grok comes out. He like passes
yeah.
you up before the big battle.
I think you can do it. You totally can do it. You're my little ex
Yeah.
princess. It's Grok talking to you, by the way. So
Yeah.
yeah, there's a thing about WASD movement. Considering uh, there's a person here who comments that the WASD movement mod was one of the most downloaded and beloved mods for Baldur's Gate 3. Is there a way that they're going to include that? And Artem from Larian says no. Totally get it.
Just straight up. Just no,
Yep.
nothing, no explanation.
Nope. I'm totally I'm in agreement. It's not designed to be using WAS movement. It's never been. It comes
Yeah,
from
it's a CRPG.
classic gameplay, classic RPG
Yeah,
gameplay from like the early '90s to like 2000s. Can't get rid
that's
of that.
great. Yeah. But what they did say is they do like they were taking notes on some of the UI mods out there, and so some of the UI team is working hard to bring more complexity and
Hmm.
whatnot. So that's good. And they also loved the player mods for appearance
Yeah,
and getting a lot of creative ideas. So that's awesome.
I think the more like visual stuff you can customize your character with, the better.
Yeah. There's a lot of questions about where they just get inspiration from in general and like what games they're playing. Um,
Hmm.
some of these are pretty interesting. They say Bert, he's playing Europa Universalis 5.
Okay.
I don't know anything about that. And then one of them is saying that they're playing the Seance of Blake Manor, which is
Yeah. Very cool.
it's like a point and click mystery indie
Hmm.
game, which is really cool. I think I have that on my wish list.
Same.
There's a couple of them, yeah. There's a couple of them playing this game called The Bazaar. Have you heard of this?
Isn't that it's like a card game, almost like what's it called? It's like Hearthstone almost, right?
I don't know. I don't know anything about it.
Yeah, it's something like Hearthstone, I believe, if that's the same one I'm thinking of. I'm gonna open this link. Um, I've seen like a
This
couple
trailer does
like
not show any gameplay. Oh, here it
okay.
is. It
uh,
kind of looks like
what does it look like?
Gwent.
Well, yeah,
Did you ever
it's
play
like
Gwent?
it's Hearthstone, it's Gwent, it's Marble Snap, you know.
Oh,
It's one of
okay.
those like card game type dealies. Um, I've seen like one of my streamers that I was watching like start playing it, and it looked really interesting, but um, probably not for me.
Yeah.
But cool.
What another indie game they're playing is Pipistrello and the Cursed Yo-Yo,
That game's
or
really
maybe it's
good.
Pipistrello. I don't know if this is like a Spanish game.
Uh, no, it's just really cool. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
look at
like
it.
a top-down movement fun game. I think it's really dope. It's really fun.
Yeah,
If you've never
I
played
like
it,
that.
recommend it.
Hmm.
Uh,
There's Blake Manor or Expedition 33 blew him away. There's a couple people actually saying Blake Manor, so I definitely want to check that out.
yeah, one person, Adam from Larian says, I played lots of games, and that was a highlight towards the end of the year. The approach to storytelling is so different than ours, but it's hugely inspirational. Um,
Yeah.
so I guess there's something about the structure of that game that just like fit really well with a lot of the people at Larian.
Hmm.
That's cool.
Gabriel, he's playing Warhammer 40K Rogue Trader,
Oh,
which is another RPG. I have that on my wish list. It looks really cool.
awesome. That's cool.
Talk about someone asked about mechanics in Divinity, and what you're most proud of. And Nick, he says he can't really say exactly, so he says there was something that bothered me when I explored the starting areas of uh Divinity, Original Sin 1, 2, and Baldur's Gate 3. It stares you right in the face if you think about it.
Hmm.
In Divinity 1, I can finally do the thing I wanted to do in every previous game. And then like the top voted answer is swimming confirmed. So
Yeah, that'll be silly.
yeah,
Um,
which
I
is
love
fun because you
that.
couldn't swim in those games. You're at the edge
Yeah,
of the water and you're like,
yeah, you kind of just like fall in
uh,
or whatever. I mean, that's most
yeah,
video games. I hate to say it.
yeah. Someone asks
um,
about failure in like save scumming because I remember in the Baldur's Gate 3 community that was kind of like a hot topic to talk about.
mhm.
And like some people would be hardliners, be like, I don't save scum at all because you kind of like you get so many more fun reactive ways when you don't save scum. But some people are like, it's my game. I should be playing it how I want to play it. And
Sure.
if I want to do a perfect run, then I should be able to do my perfect run. I mean, teach their own. That's fine. They absolutely let you do that. But when I played Baldur's Gate 3, I didn't. I did one save scumming. Okay.
Yeah.
Most of the time I didn't do it, but there was a mission. Did you play Baldur's Gate 3?
I didn't finish it.
Okay, but there was a mission where you had to save everybody in like a time limit, and I was like, I'm gonna save everybody.
Yeah, I get that. It's the
Yeah,
Fire
it was
Emblem,
like
you know.
yeah, it was a challenge, and it was fun. But he says, our ambition. This is Adam. He says our ambition is certainly to make failure more interesting. There are already a couple situations in the game where I think the most exciting and extensive outcome comes from failure. But you'll be the judge of how we'll do.
I think a lot of the save scumming in Baldur's Gate comes from D&D as well, where people want to succeed no matter what, just so that their good thing happens. But I agree with Adam here, where the most interesting things often come from failure and how you
Hmm.
like your character or you react to that failure. Um,
Yeah.
it,
One of the one
it's
of the
good role
failures
play.
that happened to me in Baldur's Gate was I came across this. It was in the second act.
Hmm.
There was like a little mini boss or something, and he was like gold, made of gold or
Hmm.
something, and like he was very angry you were in his house. And he was like, "Get out of here," blah blah blah. And like I was like trying to like talk him down and like get out of the situation,
Yeah.
but I failed, and I had to fight, and it was a fun fight. So it was a good failure outcome. I feel like,
Yeah. It gives you some interesting scenarios that you're just not going to get normally. That's
yeah,
why they have difficulties, like checks, just to be like, oh, can you do this? If not, here's a different interesting route for you to go down.
hmm
I think it's
Th-
important.
yeah. This is interesting because someone asks, "What are some improvements to the narrative you want to make?"
Hmm.
And they want to improve the interaction between companions. He says not just with better banter, but develop deeper relationships with each others, just as they do with players.
Cool.
And the ramp up to player friendship and romance is more subtle, which the romance in Baldur's Gate 3 was some of the best romance in RPG pretty much ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they want to like make it more subtle, make it better. I'm all for that. That's awesome.
Yeah, they want you to kind of like grow and get attached to these characters in a romantic sense also, like less quickly than it was maybe in Baldur's Gate, you
Yeah,
know? Make it more
yeah,
natural sounding. Um, let's see. Yeah, they're talking about how the size of Divinity. Yeah, they want more agency. Swen here says more agency, more consequences. Divinity's taking everything they learned from Baldur's Gate 3 and Divinity Original Sin 2 and improves from there. Um,
yeah. So they're just making it bigger and better. They just don't know how big they're gonna make it.
Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah, that was the last one I pulled there.
I think that was like everything we wanted to hit because it pretty
Yeah,
much covered everything we were talking about like 2 weeks ago, and plus some cool stuff about Divinity that's coming out.
yeah.
So
I'm excited for it.
yeah, well, let's check it out. I love Divinity Original Sin 2. That was N1. Those are some really
Hmm.
fun games. And I didn't finish Baldur's Gate, but it's it's in a box right now for when I'm ready to play it.
Yeah, Baldur's
So
Gate. That's a fun one.
yeah, it's good. Let's move on. What else we got to talk about?
It can be a hard pivot to gaming Luke's game.
Gaming Luke's.
Put that in the blooper reel. Gaming leaks and rumors roundup. Boom, boom, boom.
What kind of
Uh,
leaks and rumors we talking here? Ooh, industry
yeah.
secrets.
Oh, we're gonna start off with a Steam Machine price leak.
Tell me.
This leaked over in Eastern Europe.
Okay.
Uh, oh man, this is what I was looking for earlier, so I could be more prepared.
Okay, so is
All
the
right.
Steam Machine price got leaked at
Yeah.
like a retailer from what I've heard?
Right. Okay. Yeah. Czechoslovakia.
Czechoslovakia.
Czech. Is it Slovakia? I don't know. They just say a Czech retailer.
Yeah.
I don't know what
Check
the
it
official
out.
name is anymore. But yeah, so the listing over there shows it for 19,826 Czech dollars, I guess, for the 512 gigabyte model,
Yeah.
and 22,305 Czech dollars for the 2 terabyte model.
Okay.
So that's 250 for the US. $250, 200, am I saying 250? 950 US dollars or 1,070 US dollars.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's kind of lining up with what they were saying initially, which is they want it to be priced like a regular PC. Um,
Yeah.
so that's not too
It's a little more
off.
expensive than what we were guessing, but that's before RAM prices shot through the roof, is when we made those predictions.
Yeah. Now I
Yeah.
was doing some information. I was talking to somebody about it, and they were saying the probably the only reason that this isn't going to be like $2,000 or something like that because of the RAM prices is because of the type of RAM it's using. It's not a DIMM, it's a different type. I think that's used for like specific electronics and stuff like that. That's not generally used
Oh,
for um like regular computers and computer chips and stuff like that. It is still DDR5, but it's
yeah.
a different type of RAM chip.
Okay, so that might not be as expensive.
Yeah, it's still being affected for sure. Everything is,
Yeah,
but it's not as bad.
yeah. This article I'm looking at says that Linus Tech Tips had speculated that the Steam Machine could cost 202 or 600, what am I saying 200? $602 to manufacture if you sold around 700.
Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah.
They upcharge it to like
Um,
7, right? You know, make a little return,
yeah.
maybe
I
8.
think that was before the price increases as well, though, which is that
A
was
good
in
point.
line with our original prediction. But yeah, so I'm th over in Czechoslovakia, Czech Republic. I don't know what they call themselves now. Uh, uh, they do it after taxes, so like 950 and 1,070. That's like the after tax price. So you gotta kind of like scale that back down a little bit to kind of get like a US price.
Hmm.
And so it
Plus, it's
could
like
be
a
like,
retailer taking a cut too. So if
yeah,
you're buying directly from Steam, it's probably going to be like a little bit cheaper than that, even.
yeah. But yep, that's the Steam leak.
Cool.
The next one, Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas remasters are coming. This is
Hmm.
this seems like it's pretty much a guarantee. Um, because the Fallout TV show has been really popular.
Of course.
Um, yeah, and so this guy says we're eventually getting a Fallout 3 remaster remake in the vein of Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion with a remaster of Fallout New Vegas on top.
I think it needs it. Both of those games
Yeah,
definitely need it. Um,
yeah,
I don't know if you've tried to go back and play Fallout 3. It's a nightmare.
no, I haven't tried.
it's it is not doesn't run great, and it's got a lot of issues, it's
Yeah,
got a lot of bugs,
I
and it
heard.
looks gross.
Yeah, I heard New Vegas was hard to play as well, and like you had to get some mods or something.
Yeah, New Vegas, you basically have to like you have to get mods, otherwise it just doesn't run great.
Yeah, but that their shadow drop of the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion when they did that, everyone was hype on it.
Hmm.
So I feel like that's probably what they're gonna try and do here is like a shadow drop these at some point. And then of course Fallout 5 has been greenlit already as well,
Yeah, we knew
so
that.
that's in the works. Yeah, that was already known.
I, this still makes me wonder, where's Elder Scrolls? You know, we've been waiting on that for God knows how long. Are they
Hmm.
gonna prioritize Fallout while uh, Elder Scrolls is still in development? Hmm.
Well, a lot of times when like these games they take so long to develop that like they keep re-releasing them
Yeah.
and that's because they're running out of money. So
Yeah.
they need something to generate money. So that's why they re-released Skyrim so many times.
Yeah.
Um, and then Elder Scrolls 4 worked for them because it wasn't a Skyrim and they got a big cash flow. So now they're gonna do it with Fallout. So I feel like that's what they're gonna do.
It makes sense. Do they
Yeah.
have like a B team? Like the Elder Scrolls Oblivion remake, was that like a B team that was working on that, or was that like their main like dev staff? Because I know they have like two
I
different offices. I think,
I don't know for sure, but
or it's like outsourced slightly.
yeah. It says I'm told Obsidian of Grounded, Outer Worlds, and Fallout New Vegas fame has 4 new projects. Oh,
Oh,
that's what we're getting into. Never mind. That's like separate one.
I mean, no, that's. I mean, isn't that in the same bit? Like, Tim Kaine also joined the studio not too long ago. That's related.
Oh yeah, Tim Kaine. He joined the Fallout thing. I think he's working on Fallout 5.
Well, he joined Obsidian, I guess is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
That's awesome. Tim
that
Kaine's
is
a great
awesome.
writer.
Yeah. So hopefully the story for Fallout 5 is gonna be sick.
Hope so. That'll be cool.
Yeah.
Uh, there's something here about a new StarCraft shooter that's gonna be shown off at BlizzCon.
Yeah, did you know about StarCraft Ghost?
You have to. I know loosely about it based on like a YouTube video I watched like 6 years ago. But
Hmm.
give me the re up.
So StarCraft Ghost was gonna be like a stealth action first person or third person shooter.
Hmm.
But it started in 2002. They just I don't know what Blizzard's deal with it was, and they just couldn't get it working or whatever, and so they canned it in 2006. Part of the thing is like part of Ghost's abilities is they have like these psionic abilities, and they were going to be like using them to like move things around in game. So it
Okay.
wasn't just shooting; it was like you could pick up something with your psionic mind and move it over there
It's some like
or
Half Life
whatever.
2 stuff where you're like you're physics engineering some stuff around when you need to.
Yeah, so that was canceled in 2006. But right now, there's a leak that says they're gonna reveal a new shooter at BlizzCon this year. We just don't know any details. If it's gonna be StarCraft Ghost or if it's gonna be something completely new.
Yeah, I think they're gonna be showing off something new. I doubt that they're gonna just go back to like the physics based like gameplay
Yeah.
from the original thing because that's even people have gone back and said Half-Life 2's gameplay in that aspect can be kind of dated because it's like that's the main focus. I'm sure
Hmm.
it'll play a part as most games have like not Havoc physics but their own like physics engine in that way. But just making a good first person shooter or shooter of whatever kind it is, I think that's the main idea. Um,
Yeah.
core
It's in the
mechanics.
StarCraft universe. That's gonna be sick. I like the StarCraft universe.
Would you prefer this or would you prefer just a new StarCraft game? Like traditional
Um,
StarCraft?
Probably a shooter. I want to see what else they can do in the universe. Let's
Okay.
try something new. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. Sometimes you gotta switch it up.
Uh, yeah.
That's
Uh,
what we got.
CD Project Red. They're planning on releasing a brand new expansion for The Witcher 3 this year,
Cool,
which is
cool, cool.
crazy. A new DLC add-on. According to a Polish website, which we all know that CD Projekt Red is Polish,
Hmm.
they plan to release it in May.
Wow, interesting. Of
Yeah,
this year?
and then yeah, this year.
Wow.
And they already have like some other ones, other DLCs out, and those were all highly rated, but they plan on releasing another one, so that's gonna be sweet. This other Polish news outlet, they're leaking that there's a chance that the new content hinted upon in recent calls and reports may see release in the coming year, have an impact on our results. They claim it could be Zeracania.
Okay.
Zeracania is the area to the east. I have some maps here.
Okay.
And it's in the east. It's kind of like uh desert canyony type of area. They're influenced by the ancient Scythian Empire.
Hmm.
Or I don't know if they were an empire, but ancient Scythians, which were like an Eastern Iranic Austrian nomadic people. And they were like in the steppe.
Okay,
Um, yeah.
sounds
So
cool.
they're pretty cool. Um, the Arcanian society, they have a number of different ethnicities and races. The humans, they don't have a darker skin tone than what we have seen in The Witcher. The Witcher has been very white European, but I feel like we're gonna get some darker skin tone people here.
Cool.
From The Witcher 1, there were some books about like what monsters over in Zerrikania. So you got like a basilisk, or they said it has spotted spiders so huge they trap elephants in their webs. So
Wow.
that's always cool.
Um. All right, that's gonna be a no for me. Me and
No giant
spiders.
spiders.
Me and spiders were not cool. Little or big, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But that sounds cool. I like the region inspiration, and I think it's cool that they're making a new expansion. You know, that's really impressive.
Yeah. Maybe it'll kind of bridge the story between 3 and 4. I don't know.
I would assume that's why you would make like an expansion like this, is to kind of set things
Hmm.
up for the next one ultimately, especially this late in the game's lifespan. It makes sense.
Yeah. All right. Moving on, we got Kotaku. They can confirm from their own sources that Wolfenstein 3 is in the works.
Dude, that's what's up.
Yeah. Also, there's a Wolfenstein TV series in the works at Amazon.
Okay, wow, I'm kind of surprised about that.
Yeah.
Um, I think Wolfenstein is I'm gonna put this lightly. It's something that needs to be popular right now, and
Yes.
I'm glad that it is returning in full force. I know the last one wasn't that great, but you know, the New Order and the New Colossus were both really solid, like
Hmm.
reboots into the franchise, really bringing back, I guess, what people loved about the classic Wolfenstein game.
Yeah.
But
And the story, just killing right-wing extremists. That's great.
yeah, killing Nazis, man. That's all you need
Oh.
to know. I feel like that's it. Just give me fun ways to do that. That's all I need.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
All
Okay.
right. And the last leak
What's
here,
the last
last of the
one?
5 leaks. Potential GTA 6 plot and new mechanics were leaked.
Okay.
So the plot is kind of a love story between the protagonists, Jason and Lucia. Lucia abandoned a baby before a robbery and got caught and sent to jail. Some years later, Jason picks up Lucia from jail and they plan a robbery together.
Okay.
Um, their home base seems to be a nightclub called Vault. And, I'm getting some like Bonnie and Clyde vibes from this.
Yeah, I was getting that from the trailer alone.
Yeah.
Okay.
New
Sounds cool.
mechanics is for detecting threats and valuable items around you. This, I don't exactly know how this works, but they said it's somewhat inspired by the Dead-Eye targeting from Red Dead Redemption 2.
Yeah, there's like a thing, like a vision where you can kind of see like valuables around you, in that game. Uh,
Oh, okay.
it's nothing crazy, but I could see why they would want that in this game. You know, because you're
Yeah.
thieves who are looking for things to steal. Makes sense.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, apparently Rockstar has been focused very heavily on like the detailed mechanics for searching places. And it's also inspired from like Red Dead Redemption 2.
Cool.
Yeah.
I think if they can just do that and make it a little open ended, I think that'd be really sick. That'd be pretty cool.
Pretty cool leaks we got, Jamie.
Yeah, we got a lot of stuff going on. What's your favorite one so far from this week?
Probably the Witcher 3 leak. That was pretty cool.
Yeah,
What
that'll
about
be dope.
you?
Wolfenstein for sure.
Yeah.
Can't wait to play another one.
Yeah. Oop.
So let's move on.
Moving on to our preview.
Killing spree.
this is like
That's gotta hurt.
brutal. As long as that's not me. Oh my god, it was me.
Ooh, what's this? I'm invisible.
Headshot.
You better stop me. I got 1 kill to go.
As long as that's
I fell down.
oh my god, he spawned on top of me. That's so nuts.
Execution.
Yeah, I think that happened in the first one too.
Yeah. Oh wait, no, it wasn't. Okay.
Wait,
It
I
didn't
didn't
count
get
as
that
yours.
kill.
You got your mover. Never mind, I can't. Where are they?
Oh, he's getting me. My savior. Alright. That's a weird bug.
We tried TimeSplitters Rewind recently, which is a remake, a modern age remake of the original TimeSplitters, basically in a new modern engine, playable on PC. Literally, it's the original game, but now remade, brand new character models that totally get the vibe of the original. The music, the menus, everything's there.
Yeah. Right now it's in early access, but it's not on Steam. You have to go to the TimeSplitters Rewind website.
It's, I'm impressed that it even was able to be made. But I guess it's only made just on the fact that like it's a free project. There's no money, there's no cost. All you have to do is just download the program, go ahead and run it, put in a name, and then go ahead and play online or even play single player. It has some of the story from what I understand. I don't think it's completely done from what I've been seeing, the story mode and everything, but it has all of the features from the original TimeSplitters, and that's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, and their original agreement with the IP holders with the game would not be made any form of profit. So it's just gonna even after they finish it, it's still gonna be free, which is awesome.
Which is very impressive considering like it has a full server browser for you to play story mode with people and just like lobbies for you to have fun in.
Yeah, you can host your own game.
It says up to 10 players online right now. I guess that could change in the future, but even still, 10 is a lot of people in the maps that are designed. Looks cool.
Yeah, because the maps aren't like massive; they're very tight, and you run fast.
Did you ever play the original TimeSplitters back in the day?
Yeah. Well, not the first one. I played TimeSplitters 2.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fair. TimeSplitters 2 is
Yeah,
really good,
so
actually.
yeah. So when we were playing our deathmatch and team deathmatch, it was very I was just getting hit with nostalgia now,
Yeah.
especially on like Mexican mission. It was very nostalgic for me.
Yeah, that hit like right here, man. Because yeah, me and my friends, we've played them all. But we would play this one, and we'd play the first game, and we'd get like a bunch of like teams, and then set up like a bunch of like specific like weapon layouts, and it'd be like mines and stuff like that, and we'd have to like go around corners and deactivate the mines by like shooting them.
Hmm.
Like almost like we're making our own bases that we had to like infiltrate in the games. I love TimeSplitters in its weapon variety. And you basically almost create your own scenarios with the characters and the weapons and the maps. It's very cool.
Yeah. One of the scenarios that me and my friends used to make was a monkey horde scenario. We would play it on the map Hangar, and we turned
Mhm.
all the bots to monkeys. and set like the kill count to 500.
Oh my lord,
And it would
dude.
just be the three of us. Yeah. It would just
Taking
be
on
the
the
three of
horde.
us against a horde of monkeys. Ah.
Oh, and they're so short too. They like you can't like shoot at like person height. You have to like look down too.
Yeah.
That makes it kind of tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were having fun playing some deathmatch and team deathmatch. There should be
It
some
was
footage
me
playing
and
right
you
now.
versus the bots.
Yeah, there weren't a lot of people playing when we tried it out, which was like on a what was it like a Friday night. Um,
Yeah. It
I'm kind
was
of
like 10 o'clock or whatever.
I'm kind of surprised about that, but I guess it's not a super popular game, and maybe there's some other stuff people are playing right now, which I totally get. Um, but it's very easy for people to just pick up, host their game, and have people pick it up and join it, no problem.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing is that like you don't need it to be popular because you can just host your own server.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's just the best thing about it. Honestly, you can
Yeah.
pick up and play Time Splitters whenever you want.
Yeah. And what's really cool about it too is that like you could play the story mode co-op online as well. Whereas before, you'd have to play it in person. But if you can't get over to your friend's house to
Yeah,
do co-op, couch co-op, now you can play it online. So that's pretty cool.
it's a good replacement. I will
Yeah.
say we were playing, and there were a couple times where we were getting stuck on geometry in the world.
Yeah, especially that one map. It was the alien
Hmm.
planet.
Yeah, or it's like the Red Canyons and everything like that. Yeah, you fell
Right.
into a mushroom and it bugged out. Like a bunch of
Yeah.
the AIs, they didn't know how to like find you.
Yeah. I got stuck between the mushroom and the wall on top of the mushroom. It was weird.
And I thought it was kind of weird that like a bunch of the AIs bugged out, but then I went to go like the other side of the map to find them, and then half of them had like clipped into like the waterfall
Yeah.
or something over there.
Yeah,
It
they
just
got stuck in a waterfall.
so like
We were like, where are all the AIs? Like I was expecting them to come kill me so I'd be unstuck.
I had to lure one over to you and be like, hey, come on,
Yeah.
buddy, come on.
Yeah, well, you had to do it twice because the first one wouldn't shoot me.
Oh, okay. I just thought you killed him,
Yeah,
dude.
that's
I
why I
was
killed
like,
it. No, that's why I killed it because I was like, if I shoot it once, maybe it'll know I'm here, but it didn't. So
just wasn't smart enough. So yeah, there's
yeah,
problems with that on some of the maps. Now, Siberia and Mexican Mission didn't have any problems. Um,
no.
I think Spaceways I spawned in at a like clipped into a wall or like a floor or something like that. I just couldn't move. But then never had that issue ever
Mm,
again. That map
okay.
was weird.
Yeah, so it's still like very much a work in progress.
Yeah, but they're working on it. It's been in
Yep.
development for a hot minute, and it's a lot of fun. It's
Yeah.
very awesome that the Time Splitters gameplay formula works so much better on mouse and keyboard than even the
Mm-hmm.
original on a controller.
Yeah, it felt great, you know. Um, especially playing uh I don't know, like I was like at the top of like some of the kills, probably just because the bots suck, but I
Well,
feel like
don't
I was
discredit
playing against real
yourself.
people. I would not. Yeah, but like it felt great. Like I was like getting kills, they were killing me.
Yeah,
Uh, it felt like a good game.
yeah. And Time Splitters is a good game. There's so many unlockable characters and weapons and
Hmm.
maps and stuff for you to just hang out and have fun on. And there were many a times me and my friends would just hang out just to play Time Splitters 4 player. Um, so yeah, if you're interested in like a retro esque first person shooter, you can just pick up and play with your friends for free. Time Splitters
Hmm.
Rewind, go check it out.
Well, the Jamie
Oh,
mod support.
there's mod support.
They say no, there's not mod support.
Oh, why'd you bait me like that?
Because they have map editor and map builder built into it.
Oh, wait, really? I didn't even see that.
Yeah. Yeah, so I don't know if it's built into it now, but at least it's planned. I think
Mhm.
that's a planned feature.
Okay, gotcha.
That's going to be built into it because I remember playing TimeSplitters 2 and building my own maps.
Yes.
And so that's very cool that they're bringing that over too.
Yeah, we would make giant bases that had like multiple floors, and we'd put like a bunch of AI characters in there, and they would we'd have two different teams, and it was me and some friends on one team with their computer players, and the other people
Hmm.
on their team with the computer players. We're having like a whole war essentially. It was really cool.
Yeah,
Love that.
very cool.
Well, that's good to hear. I love the map editor in there. So
Yeah,
hoping for that.
yeah. So definitely check it out. Go to timesplittersrewind.com
Go check it out.
and download it.
It's timesplittersrewind.com. Please
Yeah,
check it
we're
out.
not being paid.
They literally can't pay us.
Yeah. We don't have a bank account.
Yeah. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, we had a lot of fun
Yeah,
with that one.
yeah. Also, if you like us, subscribe.
Yeah. Like if you like the video, and comment if there's anything in the video that's interesting.
If you want to see more people play Time Splitters, share our video.
Yeah. We'll put up some gameplay footage, and there should be some sprinkled throughout here. I'll also
Yeah,
put a link in the description for you to check them out.
yeah, that'd be cool.
Right on.